Hello, welcome back to Fleet Signal. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to unbox the Aquan Ground Command Helix for Firestorm Planetfall. So, let's begin. Okay, so finally the Aquans have something to slot into the Field Support Helix on the Helix map in Planetfall, which is where this Helix actually goes. Despite the name Ground Command Helix, you're not going to find a Ground Command Helix on the Helix map. This goes into the Field Support Helix slot. Place thing. On the front, Aquan Prime, new color for the hex. I think it's a new color. Usual logos, Aquan Prime Ground Command Helix, and on the back, one of many possible paint schemes for this Helix. Some fluff that tells you what they do, what they're about, and a list of what you get inside the box. 1 Malani Heavy Command Barge, 4 Marana Light Recon Tanks, 1 Grand Company of Qatari Light Infantry, consisting of an officer base, 3 sweeper teams, 3 gun teams, and 2 infantry bases. The officer base, sweeper teams, and gun teams are actually the same ones that you'll find in the light infantry upgrade as well, which is pretty cool. So they're bringing some of these new, new sculpts from that pack from that box to this box, and you also get 2 Vitari crystals as well. And kind of the point of this Helix, well, one of the points of the Helix, apart from trying to destroy the enemy and take objectives, I guess. One of the points of the Helix is that the command barge makes Vitari crystals resonate. It resonates with the crystals and makes them even better than they already were. So lots of shooting around corners and even more shooting around corners. So let's dive into the box. Okay, seal broken, Shoal Commander. We're going in. Let's open this up, and lots of resin and bags and stuff in the box. As usual, you get the code up there, so if there's anything wrong with your box, then Spartan Games knows who to shoot. Actually, no, I don't think they shoot anyone, but they know which batch it was that was defective. Okay, time to open this bag. There's a bit sticking out the side of the bag here. Okay, let's zoom in and take a look. Okay, so here we have a bag within a bag, more bagception. We have a couple of flight pegs, and we also have the drop-on for the bottom of the command barge, where you put the the flight bags, and we have this piece as well. So a couple of turrets. This looks like it's going to glue on. It's nice and smooth on the back here. No detail, well, no detail at all. So it looks like that's going to be glued onto the top of the barge. And speaking of the barge, here we have the barge itself, which actually has this piece here, which is, I think, the same piece from the heavy support skimmer. You've got the heavy skimmer there, the Homia, and it's got it's got this piece on that model as well. And here you've got the actual command barge itself, the Malani. So really nice model, really big model as well, really big tank. The Aquan tanks seem to go from small, and then the next one up is a bigger version of that one, and then the next one up is a bigger version of that one, and that's how the Aquans seem to build their stuff. On the bottom, lots of cool detail that you may wish to paint. And so yeah, this goes on here, being really careful not to break it. And there we go, that basically glues on like that. Okay, what's inside this bag? Ay. Okay, more resin. Okay, so here we have some Vitari crystals, which are unpainted, unlike the ones you got in the starter box, which were, if you've seen the unboxing for those were clear resin, or was it clear acrylic? I can't remember. But anyway, these aren't painted. You also get some bases for the recon skimmers. So you get 4 of those. A couple of bases that the crystals will bolt onto, and the Marani skimmers themselves. You get 4 of these, and these are from the Recon Helix. If you have that box, you'll have seen these guys before. So nice little tanks. They play quite well on the tabletop as well. I've used Recon Helix in games, and Recon Helix is probably my favourite Helix for the Aquans actually. So that's a Marani light skimmer. Let's dive into here. Okay, here we have some infantry bases, including some of the new stuff as well from the light infantry upgrade. Okay, so here we can see, wait for the camera to focus, there we go, we can see some Kitari, standard Kitari that you may have seen before from the Aquans. We also have this guy as well. Kitari infantry behind a huge gun emplacement. What else do we have? We also have this one. This I think is standard infantry, or it could be the officer base actually, I'm not sure. But we have this one. I think that's a slight variation on the other infantry bases. Yep, and I think that's it for the infantry. And yeah, and there's another guy here with a gun emplacement. Slightly different. Wait for camera. Come on, camera. Focus. Focus. There we go. Slightly different layout. This time he's on the other side. But yeah, gunner. Okay, in this bag we have some metal Aquans, or Aquans that listen to metal, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they are cool and they listen to metal. Okay, so here we have Kitari infantry with loads of flash everywhere that needs to be clipped off. We also have these guys. These are Aquan sweepers, although you can't really tell when they're metal, with all the flash that needs to be clipped off because of the metal. But this guy is actually a Kitari officer, Kitari infantry guy, riding a huge fish, which I think is awesome. So yeah, that's one of the sweeper teams. And there's also this guy. This is an officer. And you can tell he's an officer because he's got this huge staff thing, which you have to be quite careful actually not to break. It looks fragile. But yeah, that's a Kitari officer. So as I said, it's really cool that all the infantry upgrade stuff has been added to this. Well, not all of it, but some of it has been added to this Helix. Okay, and finally we have the flying base for the command barge, because like all Aquan, tanks, this thing is meant to be hovering above the base, above ground. So yeah, you get one of these. And as usual, get one of the flight pegs, clip it using sprue clippers, clip it down to the size that you need, and then simply attach to the base. And you can even use Hawk widgets as well if you want to be able to remove the barge. Okay, that was the contents of the Aquan Prime Ground Command Helix box for Firestorm Planetfall. I really cannot wait to get this painted up and on the table, especially because the command barge enables all sorts of extended crystal bank shot shenanigans and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited to get this painted and part of my army. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to support the channel and to help it grow, and stay up to date with new stuff on the channel as well. And also, if you think somebody else might like this content, then why not share it with them. Also, you'll find Fleet Signal on social media and over at fleetsignal.com as well on the wide interwebs. Okay, that's all for now. Until next time, see ya!